In this video we are going to cover all topic related to all about computers. Already we learned, we can just revise it and see whether everything is clearly understood. Early calculating devices. First, abacus. This is not invented by a single person, right? In ancient years they invented one by one. It is not from a single person. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division is possible. Here you get beads and the wooden frame. Then later Napier's bonds, right? Always remember these names actually comes whomever invented that particular device, right? So therefore you no need to separately memorize, right? That Napier's bonds means it is introduced by John Napier, right? Roughly if you remember, it's enough, right? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and can find square root. Here can be wooden piece of component, or else bones, animal bones, right, used to write these numbers. That is the basic understanding enough. What is used and who invented and the functionality. Then Pascaline. See, it is related to the name. First, mechanical calculator. It is actually a mechanical calculator, not electronic, mechanical. Look like this, and you should be able to identify also. Looking at this picture, you should be able to tell what is this device, right? That is important. Here always you get few wheels like this. Then difference engine, Charles Babbage. It is actually automatic calculating machine to carry out complex calculation. Automatic calculating machine. Then later analytical engine, that also by Charles Babbage. You should be able to identify looking at this picture as well, right? This is actually similar to general purpose computer. Nowadays we use input, output, memory, all included here, right? It is similar to modern computer. Then Mark I, introduced by Howard H. Aiken, 1937. Now it is coming to actually 19th century. This is the first fully automatic calculator, right? This is actually not computer machine. We call it as a computer because computing is done, calculation is done, but this is the first fully automatic calculator. We should remember this, who invented, but it is a fully automatic calculator. And we are calling Charles Babbage as a father of computer. Why? He only introduced the general purpose computer first. So this also we need to remember, right? Then evolution of computers, right? First generation, right? This is the year. Vacuum tube, you should be able to identify looking at the picture. Let's say first generation is given here, the vacuum tube given here, you should be able to mark it. This is first generation, right? Input, punch card, paper tape. Speed in millisecond. Size large, entire room. Cost expensive. Power consumption very high. Working one problem at a time only can work. In this first generation, many computers introduced, right? Basic the names like ENIAC. You no need to remember all these actually the invented people's name, but roughly all these machines actually introduced in first generation, right? This is specifically used to bombs, missile calculation. This is actually the first stored program concept. EDSAC, first stored program concept. Then EDVAC, stored program and data. There are enough capacity for stored program and for data as well. So therefore it is only stored program, here stored program and data. Then UNIVAC 1, again introduced by the same, right, Presper Eckert and John W. Mushali. So no need to remember those names, right, because the same person introduced this and this. Then this is actually, we need to remember, commercial electronic computer. It's a commercial electronic computer. Commercial mean what? We can buy, it is available to buy, then we are calling commercial. So it's the first commercial electronic computer and first computer to handle both numeric and text data. Not only number, here the text also can be used. Calculators mean only number, no? He actually first introduced numeric and text data, UNIVAC 1. All these are introduced under first generation. Then second generation, roughly you can remember the year, but this you need to identify clearly. You should be able to link this picture with second generation. Transistors compared to first generation, smaller, faster and less costly than first generation computer, right. In the second generation, contain all the component of modern day computers, printers, input device. Then here actually the computer programming also used. This is the program used here, right, second generation. You should remember this, COBOL, Fortran, right. These are the languages used in the second generation computer. These are the example. Then third generation, integrated circuit, right. Again these pictures you should be able to match with this. Whenever you see third generation, you should be able to match with this kind of IC, integrated circuits. Reduced size, high storage, less costly, different program at same time, right, can run different program at same time. IBM 360, 370. Then fourth generation, 1971 to present. Now we are using microprocessor concept. So as you see the fourth generation, you should be able to match with this picture, right. Great computing power and storage capacity, less cost, better storage devices, right. Cost is less but better storage devices. Here only they introduce a networking concept. Computers can be interconnected together. Example, modern day computers. So once you come to the fifth generation, here also the CPU concept is there, but more advanced, multiple CPU. That's what the core is mentioned here. There are actually not one CPU, there are multiple CPU inside this. So any picture like core or otherwise multiple CPU together, otherwise the top of the processor AI is printed, all those indicate that is actually compatible with artificial intelligence, right. You need to remember multiple CPU used there, right. Complex problem solving is possible and the decision making and logical reasoning is possible compared to the other generations. These are the very new thing here under fifth generation. Then characteristic of computers, speed, can work very fast, right. Now we also can calculate, but we take time, no, huge the number, even to add to huge numbers. But once it train, but can't think and do, once it train, we need to provide proper instruction, then computer can quickly calculate it and give. Therefore the speed is much better than the human, faster. Accuracy, so once we continuously work, certain times we make errors, but here once the instruction is provided properly, whatever the huge number, even if you run 100 times, the computer can accurately give the answer. Therefore the accuracy is there. That is another characteristic of computer. High storage, right. Storage is nowadays we can use huge storage, therefore high storage is possible. And these two words very very important: diligence, ability to perform, repetitive, right, repeatedly can work but no tiring for long period, without tiring for long period can work. That is known as diligence. Versatility mean the ability to perform wide variety of tasks, right. You can browse internet, you can listen to song, you can open a Word document and work multiple tasks together, right? So these are the basic things you need to remember from where I started, how it is gradually evaluation occur, and the first, second, third, fourth, fifth generation you should be able to identify with the pictures, vacuum tube, transistor, IC, processors, CPU, then characteristic of computers, right? Once you watch this 2-3 times, you will get the actual picture. So any question related to this chapter you should be able to answer. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.